morning, my dear students. How are you today? If you are fine, then that's good to hear. For today's lesson, we are going to tackle about the reproductive structures of plants and animals. And here is our lesson objectives. First, describe the reproductive structures among animals. Second, describe the reproductive structures among plants. Class, living things due to their diversity need to be identified and classified. So, classifying means that we sort similar organisms into groups. Of course, we're going to classify them into groups which is they are similar to each other. So, scientists have devised classification systems for organisms to facilitate learning about them. So, one organism has one scientific name which makes communication easy. Now, let us find time to study animals and plants and how to classify them. Human beings are classified as mammals along with goats, cows, dogs, cats, and mice. So, mammals have external and internal sex organs. Recall that among the female and male human beings, there are external genitalia that scientists use to identify whether the newly born individual is a male or a female. This is true for cow, dog, cat, and other mammals. There are internal female and male reproductive structures in humans that we have learned in the previous module. And class, there are similarity structures of the other mammals that produce the sex cells, such as the ovary and the testes. Internal fertilization of the egg by the sperm occurs when there is a mating of the male and female individuals. Gestation occurs inside the female uterus until a young is born. Among birds, such as chicken, the male or rooster can be identified by the comb on its head and its prominent tail feathers. Hens have smaller comb and tail feathers. During mating, the rooster transfers the sperm to the hen by rubbing its cloaca against that of the female, resulting in internal fertilization. The cloaca is an opening in the bird through which sperm and egg pass through. Snakes and lizards have no external organs to help scientists identify male from female through they exhibit variation in appearance. Frogs have paired gonads and oviducts that are found inside the body which are connected to the cloacae. The female fish has paired ovaries that produce eggs that are released through the oviducts to the uterus or the body cavity. The male fish has paired testes that produce the sperm. Earthworms are hermaphrodites. They have both female and male sex organs in one individual. An individual can produce sperms and eggs, and during mating, either one can provide the egg or sperm that is fertilized. In insects such as bees, the testes produce sperms in males and the ovaries produce the eggs in females. The oviducts provide space for sex cells to travel to the uterus. Female insects may store sperms in spermatica, an accessory organ. Some animals do not have sexual organs for reproduction. In the case of Hydra, a coelenterate growing in fresh water, a new animal is produced by a bud from its main body, which eventually grow and separate from the parent body. Some organisms that reproduce sexually may also reproduce asexually. Among staghorn corals, broken segments of the colony may grow into new colonies. A sea star that lost some of its arms may grow or regenerate the lost parts to become a new individual. And that's all. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something from me. And Ernest Valenzuela will continue the report. Thank you.